Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Desiree Walker. If you don't know me, I am a transformational coach for women. I help women step into their strongest and healthiest lives. And today is Sunday evening at my house, and I'm going to give you my exact routine on how I can stay consistent throughout the year, consistent with my workout plan, consistent with my nutrition plan, with a really little motivation. And the big key here, the key is preparation. It only takes a few minutes. It is so quick, and it will set your week up for success. And the first thing that I do, I make sure I have done on Sunday afternoon, is meal prep. In my meal prep, y'all, it is so messy and it's not fancy. I don't have those. I do, but I don't use them. I don't have those really cute glass containers. I don't do that. I just do it quick and dirty. And I'll tell you, for my breakfast, I don't make my breakfast ahead of time. I just get the ingredients together. For my breakfast, I do an egg white omelet. So I make sure I have the egg whites and eggs together. I get the pre-made egg whites, and I have them measured out in a container with the eggs. I usually do 2 eggs and a half a cup of egg whites. And I have my veggies, cut them all up on Sunday, and I have them all together. So all I have to do is get the pan out, spray the pan, put some butter or whatever. I usually use actually butter for my pan. Put some butter in my pan and cook the omelet. And I usually eat that with some fruit after my workout. So meal prep is super easy. I just make sure I have my veggies washed over the weekend, and the night before I have my eggs all measured out together in the fridge, ready to go. That takes care of my breakfast for the entire week. I usually eat the same thing every day during the week. On the weekend, sometimes my husband will cook some protein pancakes and I'll mix it up that way. But for the most part, I like keeping it simple, keeping it the same. I get my veggies in, I get my greens in, I get my protein in, I get my fiber and antioxidants in with my fruit, my berries. I love blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. I usually mix those together. So it's super easy, super quick, super nutritious. And in the morning, when I'm rushing to get ready to go see my patients at a dental practice, I don't have to worry about it. And by the way, I'm not just a coach for women. I actually have another business too. I am a dentist, a full-time dentist that I have a practice that I started from the ground up. So I'm super busy with training my clients, with treating my dental patients, running 2 businesses. So I don't have time to think about meals and actually I don't have time to skip them either. So that is what I do for my breakfast. Now for my lunch, I do a little bit more. What I do is I cook all my protein. I cook all my protein for the week in the air fryer, and I take my protein and my veggies and my carbohydrate, which is usually a sweet potato is my main carbohydrate for my lunch. And I take that, I'll actually go ahead and take it to my practice on Sunday night. So it's already there. Now for my veggie, I have a little toaster oven in the break room. So I just put my chicken that's already cooked, and I put my veggie, which is usually asparagus or green beans, something super easy to heat up. And I put it in the little toaster oven and to heat up usually right after I see my last patient and break for lunch. So it takes a few minutes and I heat it up that way. So the only thing I really have to prepare for my lunch is my protein. I just cook my protein before. I have my veggie already. If I have to wash it, a lot of times I worry about the pre-washed and just pop it in the little air fryer or toaster air fryer that we have at work. I put my sweet potato in that's already cooked too. Forgot to mention, I cook my protein in my sweet potato on Sundays. Take this protein and my sweet potato that's cooked, the raw veggies, to the office, and they're ready to be heated up for my lunch. Super easy. I love that formula, and I never honestly, I'm the type of person that really does not get tired. If I like something, does not get tired of the same thing, because 2 things: it's nutritious, it gives me protein, it gives me veggies, and I don't have to think about it. It's super quick. And for my dinners, I really do not prepare ahead of time. I prepare on paper. I usually write them down what I'm going to have for dinners for the week. I love salmon and I love shrimp. Those are my proteins of choice. Right now, we're buying these pre-mixed salads that I absolutely love. They're from Walmart and they're already made. They have like cabbage and carrots and other veggies in. I'll cook my salmon and we get the wild Alaskan salmon. Oh my gosh, it is so incredible. We usually get that frozen. It comes frozen. We don't buy it in the grocery store. We get it straight from Alaska. I think it's the Great Alaskan Seafood Company. It's so good. And what I do is I'll cook a huge piece of that and put it on a salad and enjoy the salad. For carbohydrates, I'll either usually have, if I feel like I need some carbohydrates, I'll eat some sweet potato, rice, or whatever. Usually with a salad, I don't really feel like I need it because it is so voluminous, but that is usually a lot of times my dinners. For shrimp, I'll do the same thing with the salads. Cook my shrimp in the air fryer like I do my fish. Like I love it in the air fryer. It's so good. I cook it the same way I actually cook my salmon. I put a little olive oil on it and then sprinkle it with everything bagel seasoning. For the salmon, it takes about 10 minutes. For the shrimp, it takes about 10 minutes and it's done. I have my salad pre-made. I'll eat that. If I don't eat a salad, I'll eat some type of veggie. I love broccoli and some type of carb. Usually a sweet potato, rice. Those are just the staple basics that I eat. It's not fancy and it can be very boring, but it is so quick and it's so healthy. Like it's packed with nutrients. When you really get those healthy fats from the salmon, you're getting your greens from the veggies, you're getting some type of carbohydrate, whether it be a sweet potato or rice, to complete the meal. So that takes care of my food prep. I have it down pretty much to a science. I know on Sundays I need to cook my chicken, make sure I have my sweet potatoes cooked, get my egg whites and my eggs together, my veggies all ready for my omelet, and then have written down like what I want to have for dinner. So there's no decision. I'm not wasting time in the kitchen. What do I eat? I'm not reaching for something I should not be reaching for. That is quick and easy, and we're going to do that when we don't have anything prepared. And we're tired at the end of the day. That's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to reach for something that's quick and easy, whether we stop by the drive-through on the way home, whether we just look in the fridge and take out the block of cheese and start like eating the cheese, grabbing a slice of bread, whatever you do is like your quick like go-to stand in the kitchen food. Like mine is, if I don't have anything prepared, I love rice crackers and I'll eat those and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm full and I didn't even eat my protein. So I'm very, very conscious about making sure that I have my meals planned or prepared. So that is a big thing that will help you immensely. It doesn't have to be fancy. Like mine is not like at all. It doesn't have to be fancy, but just something that's easy, because you want it easy so you'll stick to it, and you want it quick so you don't want to spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen, and then you want it something that you can repeat over and over again. And that's my formula for the meals. Now the second thing that I do is my workouts. I have them planned out. I have a home gym at home. I mean, you can actually see some of the equipment here. I have a rope and rings in my living room, but I actually have a gym outside. It's a little chilly right now since it is wintertime, but I normally work out at home during the week because it's quick, a lot faster than having to get in the car and drive to the gym. But no matter whether I work out at my home or at the gym, I know what I'm going to do. I have my workout plan right here, written down. And the reason, now I have an app, my coaching app, where I program all my clients' workouts on. And I use that too, some for myself. But in the mornings, I don't want to get distracted with my phone in any way, shape, or form. And I know if I get on my phone, then I'll open up other apps, most likely like Instagram, either start definitely start scrolling or wanting to post something myself. So the best thing for me is just to write it down on a piece of paper. So usually copy it. I have it programmed in my phone. I just copy it from my phone, have it down here so I can just grab it and go, no distraction. But it's so important to know what you're going to do when you get to the gym, and not just random workouts either. You need a program that has progression in it, because if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're not going to see any results. If you're picking a random workouts here and there, like you might get a good sweat, but are you really working the planes of motion that you need to be working in? Are you always like the planes of motion, meaning that are you always doing things in the same direction? Are you always working the same muscles? There's so much to think about when you're putting together a plan and a program that is balanced, that is total body, that is set for the goals that you want to set. So it's got to be written down. It's very hard to keep all that in your head. So I always write mine down. I always have it ready to go. And then I can focus. Like, focus is so important in your workout, because if you're not focused, then a lot of times, like, you're wasting, not saying that any movement is better than no movement, but you could be making so much more progress if you're really like focused on the muscle or the movement that you're doing, and your head is not elsewhere. Like, you're really focused on working your body, you're really focused on your form, you're really focused on embracing that discomfort, which is so important. If you don't love it, you will learn to love it, absolutely. And that is the way that you see progress with your training, is to have focus, to have a program, a plan that not only encompasses the week, but the month and many months down the road. So make sure you have a plan before you go work out, even if it's written down on notebook paper, which is what I do. And the third thing is, have your clothes out. I know that it sounds like really easy, but have your clothes laid out, what you're going to wear for the next day for the gym. And because if you have a partner that's sleeping in the same room as you, it can be very disturbing to them if you're trying to go through your drawers or turn the light on, or go in the closet, find your clothes. I'm so guilty for that. So guilty. Like, my husband says that I cannot be quiet for anything, and I'm loud. Even though I feel like I'm trying so hard. But it can be really tempting to want to stay in the bed when you know you don't have your clothes in the chair beside the bed, because like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna wear? It's cold. I don't feel like looking through my drawers to find something. I don't know. But it just eliminates another decision that you're gonna have to make when you get up in the morning. And what I do, you can't really see it, but on my couch over here, I already have my workout. I'm all set for Monday, y'all. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll. But I already have my clothes like laid out for tomorrow that I'm going to put on. Now, I have them out here in the living room because our bedroom is so cold. We keep it really cold while we sleep. Me and my husband both like sleep so much better when the temperature is dropped pretty low. But I have my clothes out here so I can just run out here by the fireplace and get dressed while he's still asleep. I think he sleeps in more than me on Mondays. So I'll have them out here. I can put them on. I have my workout planned. Nothing to think about. My food is planned. So freaking easy. So those are my tips for you. If you want to stay consistent throughout the year, if you want to make fitness easy, the big concept here is preparation. And those are the three things: is making sure your meals are planned, making sure your workout is planned, and then making sure your workout attire is easy to get into. And that is planned too. And you're ready to go to the gym. So if you enjoyed this episode and like to see more, please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.